Okay, one other issue that I think we need to talk about with when you're seeing the documentary, when you sign up for the first time.
We got what? We got 2 episodes right now. The third one will be coming.
The third one will be coming out November 2nd. Is the documentary is in its infancy. There will be 20 episodes. And there have been some concerns that the documentary doesn't have enough action, and it's like, yeah, we understand that, but this is a slice of life documentary. This is all the footage that you don't see in a documentary that's whittled down to an hour and 45 minutes, or a 2-hour documentary. Well, you get to see all the footage. And see for yourself, oh my gosh, I wish I would have seen a little bit more of that. Mm-hmm. Well, now you get to see all of it. So you're going to have 20 weeks of video after video after video of what my life is like. Now, am I going to stage anything? No. Reality shows do a pretty bad job of doing that anyway, and we already know that they're fake. So just be patient. The show has started to get its sea legs underneath itself. We are becoming more of a global enterprise now, that people are sharing us their stories, and we're putting them into the documentary as well. Cool. So just when you tune in and you're watching, you might be scratching your head saying, well, you know, this is why don't I see him in the gym all the time, and why don't.
And I think, and one thing I would like to say, so don't go into it with the expectation that this is a workout video. This is not a workout video. No. The workout piece is essentially, it's boring. I mean, if you to watch, him bench press and squat every day, that's
for 20 weeks.
Yeah, you see that one time. You see it all. And that's not really what this is. It's watching this evolution in a real-world setting with real-world responsibilities and constraints, and seeing how that actually happens and how the plan works. So I think if you go into it with that expectation, if you want nuts and bolts, if you're an all-access subscriber, you get all the nuts and bolts you want about the details of the plan, which are pretty simple. But anyway, the details are. But the video part, the interesting part, is seeing it happen in real time, in real life, and this evolution of seeing other people around the world inspired by it, following the plan, and how it's affecting them. And that, to me and to us, I think is the story that's you're going to watch.
It's completely different than anything that you will see. You're not going to see this muscle head.
Yeah, it's not a body.
It's not. This is about fat loss and body transformation.
Yes.
And
it's not a workout video.
No, not at all. And so it's actually an intimate view of my life. Being a desk jockey, having a real job, working
just
for
enough
another
of me
company.
Sprinkled in.
Yeah, Jeff is sprinkled in there to influence me, because I come back to Adrian on weekends and we'd have these talks. And like the first couple of weeks, the first week is just me setting up the whole video, where I'm at, why I got as fat as I got. The second week is just sort of showing one complete weekend where everything was completely out of control. I was late to work. I had a weekend where I had to film a TV commercial, and I had to travel 1,500 miles in a weekend, and I had no food available, so I had to sort of make it up as I went along. The third week, there's also another adventure of me trying to find an assistant for because I also am a magician too, for my magic show, and I had to travel for that, and so I had to prepare for that. And then there's this guy from Australia that is going to be part of week 3 as well. So yeah, it's getting interesting. So be patient as we make this thing as we turn it into a way better version of I Want to Look Like That Guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So. And this is Jeff, by the way. He's the guy behind me. He's the guy who's pushing me.
The puppet master, right?
He is the puppet master. Okay, that'll be for that one. Now we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, before I have to leave the seat here for a minute because we're going to focus in on Jeff's face. There is an elephant in the room that we need to talk about. So let me just focus in on this here. And
enough about me. Let's talk about me.
Yes. Okay. So let's get nice and tight. So what is that on the side of your nose?
Well, if you saw the first interview we did a few weeks ago, setting up the sequel, I mentioned having a few skin spots I needed to go have looked at that were suspicious. Well, I did have a spot removed, as you can see by my nose here, that was indeed a basal cell carcinoma, a type of skin cancer. Thankfully, we got it, everything's removed, and I know that's a more common type, so there wasn't really a lot of concern. I'll get it checked in 6 months, and I had a spot on my leg that was the stage right before melanoma, and that was removed. I mentioned this to you because those of you out there, guys and girls like me, who, you know, I tanned and sunbathed for many, many years because of my trade, because of bodybuilding, and you know that the idealized beauty is to be tan, and it makes you look better on stage, et cetera, et cetera. So I would lay out in the sun, particularly the last few years, to improve my skin tone, and I would also go to the tanning booth. I'm obviously a fair-skinned guy, but I could develop a tan with a lot of time and effort, and then that helped me have a better look on stage with addition of the spray tan, et cetera. But now I'm paying for that. Again, I mean, we got it. I'm not really too concerned about it. I'll get it checked. But I say this because if you've done that like me for years, and you have any spots, get them checked out.
Right.
Get them tended to. And if have not done it but are doing it now, I would suggest not doing it. They have a lot of great products now that can get you dark when you need to be for stage. You don't need to be tan all the time. You need to be tan on stage. So I'm just speaking to the competitors out there. Yeah. There's enough great products now to not have to do that. So just be careful, and if you have a spot, get them checked out.
There you go. That's your message from Jeff. Yeah, seriously. I'm glad you got it checked out.
Me too.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in another week.
Execute.
So, execute.